If you're travelling to the game Thursday night or you've already landed in Belgium, you can watch the travel guide on my channel, which is a previous video. Just look back in my videos, it's Fly Away, a Hammer's Guide to Genk, Belgium, to get a rundown of what you can do in this small, yet quite interesting and in big industrial powerhouse in Belgium. Anyway, if you want to get a rundown on the opposition, you're in the right place. This is Opposition Uncovered time, and it's another Europa League away day with the mighty Hammers going abroad to play Genk of Belgium. Thursday night football is back, and this time West Ham United are travelling to play Genk in the Europa League. I'm pretty certain now that one more win, if that does come on Thursday of course, will seal West Ham's place in the knockout stages. And West Ham finishing top of the group as well is something that we do want, obviously, because it gives us a bit of an upper hand on other teams. Look, Genk were a team that I was pretty concerned about when I first read the draw for the group stage, because they're a very big club in Belgium. I mentioned in my previous videos that they're a powerhouse for producing top Belgian footballing talent. That still is the case with them today, but it's not what it has been in the past. They're a very respected club in the Low Countries as well. Quite a popular club in Belgium too. And given that they're in such a small city, they're a very well supported club. You'll get about 23,000 fans week in, week out at their stadium and just making the place absolutely rocking in terms of the atmosphere. That's what you can expect if you're travelling to this game and you're in that away stand. You're going to really feel what Belgian football's all about through the Genk fans. I'm going to just give a quick summary on what's happened since we last played Genk. And last time we played them, we beat them 3-0 at London Stadium, and that was a pretty special night. Let's hope for round 2 on Thursday. One thing that struck me when I was doing my research for this video was that Genk's on quite a fine run of form. They've scored 6 goals in their last 2 games. Well, when I say that, I mean 6 goals in the last 2 respective different games. In the Belgian Cup, they played Winkel Sport and beat them 6-0. And in the league, they played Zulte Waregem and beat them 6-2. Quite emphatic scorelines, to say the least. So they're going in to the game against West Ham quite prepared and full of a lot of confidence. They got firepower in the team, as those results would suggest. And some of their players did impress me. I'll talk about that in the next section. But I must say, both teams seem to come into this game prepared for different reasons. Genk's been on mass scoring runs, and West Ham's won 3 in a row. So if you combine high goals with a winning streak in the 2 respective teams, what you could be looking at here is quite the entertaining fixture, and that's what you'd hope for. I thought I'd change things up for this Wants to Watch section because I had already planned on naming 2 of the 3 players that I'd previously mentioned when we played Genk at home. So I'm going to change it up a little bit and put in some new faces, starting off with Ecuadorian right back Angelo Preciado. He's only just joined the club from his native South America, but he's already made quite an impression with the Genk fans. A very solid right back who loves to tackle and loves to be quite aggressive with his tackling. Another player I'm going to name as well is Junya Ito. I think I pronounced his name correctly. He's a Japanese winger. He really impressed me when Genk played West Ham at London Stadium because he was so good at carrying the ball down the flanks. Really good at cutting in and was feeding Paul Onuachu quite a lot. Onuachu, he didn't really pose much threat in the last game. And I'm not going to talk about him in this section, by the way, but I'll just tip on this. Onuachu and Ito did work well together, with Ito providing that service, but Onuachu didn't have anything to come of it. But Ito was still impressive nonetheless, though. And finally, I'm going to talk about Martin van der Voort. 19 years old, a goalkeeper who's been at Genk since 2019 and is considered one of Europe's hot prospect goalkeepers. He was actually impressive, even though West Ham beat Genk 3-0. He did his very best in that game, and he's a young lad, and he's got a big future ahead of him. Moreover, he's also made 3 appearances for the Belgium under-21 side. We're playing in their stadium, so that's not going to be easy. Our atmosphere at the London Stadium wasn't exactly calming, and that's a good thing. We made it quite vibrant and I'm not going to say hostile, but we made it tough for the opposition because you could hear the roar of the home fans, and the home support is going to be a key factor in Europa League games in general. These Genk fans are going to make a massive atmosphere. They're going to really make the place quite intimidating, make it loud, try and show West Ham who exactly is boss and why they are exactly seeking revenge. This is why this scoreline is going to be quite tough, but I'm going to say 2-1 to West Ham. I can see the clean sheet record ending for some reason. But still, a 2-1 win nonetheless would be very good. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Opposition Uncovered. I know it was kind of brief. I know it was kind of jaded in a few places. But I hope you found it quite informative and interesting. If you haven't already checked out my video for the tour guide, just go into the videos on my channel and look at Fly Away, a Hammer's Guide to Genk, Belgium for more information. You can do a lot of things in the city, and well, I don't want to spoil it too much, so you're going to have to watch the video to find out what you can do in Genk. Thank you very much for watching. If you're travelling to the game, safe travels to you. Take care everybody, and I'll see you all soon.